Now, yesterday, I made a video about this gentleman where I defended him because apparently his video game got taken down from itch.io, and this is despite the fact that a lot of people said, hey, don't defend him because he's an asshole. No, what do you mean? How is he an asshole? What did he do wrong? Well, back in the day when Asmongold decided to stream his video, he said that he doesn't want anti-woke people streaming. And now he's basically asked the cosmos. He asked the universe, like, God, please stop getting those evil anti-woke people from streaming my game. And God said, all right. And itch.io banned his game. Now no one is streaming it. But you know, like, in my infinite compassion, in my mercy, I decided, you know what? Nobody deserves to have their video game taken down. And I decided to talk about it. And today I wake up and a lot of people are like, V, you're spreading harmful misinformation. You disgusting twat. Why are you disinforming us? You've misinformed me yesterday, V. And it's like, how did I do that? Well, it turns out that the guy didn't have his game taken off itch.io because of the payment processors. And so I looked. It's like, what do you mean? Like, I see him, like, look, right here. It's Martin. It's the guy. Martin, the developer of the video game Mouthwash. And Martin says, Mouthwash got yoinked from the itch search results. He's not surprised. Was kind of waiting for it to happen. To be clear, itch has been backed into a corner and had no other option. The issue lies with the payment processors and the activists who pushed us to do this. The payment processors, they want to deplatform, not safe for work content, blah, blah, blah. So I'm seeing this, right? And then I verify it. Because look, I don't just put everything on my video, right? I'm not like the quartering. Like every now and then I do verify. And I go on itch.io and I notice, yeah, like his game isn't there. And then I look at the Internet Archive and yeah, like his game used to be there. And so I was assuming, like, well, due to the context, due to what's happening right now, that tens of thousands of video games are delisted, yeah, okay, like, if he says that his game was delisted as well. And then itch.io comes out and they say, this game hasn't been indexed since October 2024. Since it doesn't meet our indexing criteria, they are using download button as a link to Steam. The developer took down any playable files from this page. That's not cool, bro. Not cool. Regardless how you feel about itch.io, like going to someone's store only to place a sign that people should go to another store, that's really not cool. But again, like, this is a person that doesn't like anti-woke people like Asmongold playing his video game, so, like, we don't actually expect manners, you know? But apparently he posted the correction, and he said he is sorry for making an incorrect assumption. I've been made aware that Mouthwash hasn't been findable through itch's search since October 2024, as we did not meet their listing criteria. It's like, dude, it's not even about, like, meeting their listing criteria. It's about having common sense. Like, the example that I gave earlier should make you think about what you did. Like again, imagine you're having a store and you want to sell product, right? And I go over there, but instead of selling my product, I just tell people to come to my store. Like, how would you feel? Huh? Probably not good, I would assume. After seeing comments left just a few weeks ago, I incorrectly made the assumption that the game had been delisted as part of the recent delistings on the Night Safe for Work. Right. I just wanted to make a correction so that people know, right? I don't want to misinform or anything like that. Like, I'm sorry for having believed what Martin said, but at the time of making the video, itch.io hasn't made the statement. Regarding itch.io, they should make it a little bit more clear why they're removing people. Right? Like, if you leave them a message, if you send them an email, if you explain the reason, I'm pretty sure that this type of miscommunication won't happen. So, yeah, I burned today's second video by explaining about the misinformation that happened earlier. I do think it's important that we stay on track, because it's really easy for someone from the other side to just say that we're a bunch of liars and crooks and we're in cahoots with each other, trying to misinform the public. That's not the case. The other game, though, Fear and Hunger, that one did get banned. right? So like there is a game which, again, you can't call them safe for work. They are horror games, right? Like their purpose is not titillation. Their purpose, like Jesus is fine with violence, I understand, right? Because all of this started, like there are certain people on Twitter right now. One is JDA and many others, who have crosses in the bios and they're against video games that have lewd depictions in them because Jesus doesn't like it. And their argument is that it's sinful, right? So like sin shouldn't exist in society, so therefore Visa and MasterCard should crack down. Okay, I get it. But I understand that Jesus is okay with violence, right? Like those types of games can exist. The video game Fear and Hunger is one of those games, right? Like it's grotesque, it's horror. It's supposed to horrify. I don't understand why that got taken down. To be fair though, I do believe that the payment processors, right, like Visa and MasterCard, I don't think like they have an issue with Fear and Hunger, but the way they're operating is ambiguous. Like they would call a website and say, we found certain material that we don't like on your website. You have 24 hours to fix it. And so what the websites do is they panic and they start to over-censor. And what this causes is that the developers, the ones that are making the video games, they also panic. And they also start to over-censor, right? So it's the chilling effect, as people like to say. Chilling effect. It is. Like, it's absolutely damaging for people's livelihoods, and it's damaging for the creative industry. Which is why people are legitimately upset, and which is why people are pushing back. And which is why every single time you see a video game getting remade, like for instance GTA, a lot of the content from the original game is missing. Now initially I was blaming the developers. I was thinking, look, they're so arrogant, thinking that they can do a better job than the original developers that made the game. But the reality, no, it's probably the publishers, which are also under the duress from the payment processors. And a lot of the ESG bullshit and a lot of this is due to the banks and the payment processors that are constantly dictating now how video games should be made. It's not the end of the fucking world, but it's kind of sad that we can't really have a culture and we're getting dominated by China. Because they don't have to deal with this bullshit. Is what I'm saying. Just let artists create. Let people make their own video games. And if they're that bad, people won't buy it. Like they keep talking about the No Mercy video game, which apparently is the horror of the horrors. Not a lot of people were playing it. That's what they don't mention. Not a lot of people were playing it before they made it famous, before everyone started talking about No Mercy. And after that, okay, well, finally it did get famous. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you on my live stream. Take care.